great day on the island.
So I'm just pulling into Matiatia, and then from here we'll ride up to Onira, which is sort of the main town. Alright, we're back for a weekend getaway. Decided to go to Waiheke. So Waiheke Island is a 40-minute ferry ride from Auckland City. We went from Devonport. And this is going to be a little bit of road, a bit of gravel, and this is a great way to get away with your wife. So trying to get Gina back into bikepacking after the South Island. So those of you who saw those videos will see that she did the 16 days in the South Island with me, and had some ups and downs, had some crashes, had a lot of traffic. So this is a nice gentle way to sort of ease back into it again. And you know, lots of cafes and vineyards and cool coastline to see. Hilly, but manageable. So I think we've got about 65 k's today, and then maybe 30 or 40 k's tomorrow, but a lot of climbing. I think about 1,600 meters over that time, so really really up and down. All right, this is Onira, so let's get some lunch. Well, get some lunch to throw on the bike. It's not lunchtime yet, and hopefully get away from a little bit of this traffic. Well, we're probably going to pass a lot of beautiful beaches. We left Onira. This is Little Onira. Let's try again. Pretty cool little coffee shop. Oh, she's a hilly day. Getting hot already. We've gone through a couple of bays. We're just heading to Onitengi next. It's been nice, all suburban. Quite quiet, obviously these little narrow roads, very nice. All beautiful batches right on the beachfront. Couldn't get much of a better day. Glassy water. It's going to have to be a swim at some stage. Maybe we'll wait till we get down to the far end of the island to Man of War. Got to knock off a few k's first. Alright, we're out of the suburbs into the rolling hills. It's been a lot of up and down as we go through the bays, but beautiful scenery. Got to stop saying beautiful. Got to find another word. Anyway, I think it's about 2 k's before we hit the gravel. It'll be us. Here we go, the good stuff. Oh boy, there's some hill climbing out here on this gravel. Up and down, red hills the whole way. We're gonna have to have a swim when we get to Man o' War.
Yeah.
You up for a swim?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, we've made it to Stony Batter, which is like an old, I guess, World War II defence tunnels, but no bikes or dogs. So I think we're going to turn around and go to the vineyard instead. Lots of grapes. Very busy here today, very busy. Well, it was going to be a wine at Man o' War, but that looks far too busy. I think we'll go back to Onitengi, that big long beach route before. Looked a lot more peaceful, and the water looked nicer for a swim too. Too many boats. There's so much climbing. Though looking around, I can't see much higher, anything much higher than what we're already on. So let's hope. I mean, it doesn't mean we won't drop down again and climb back up again. But anyway, we're heading back. We've sort of gone from Matiatia, which is where the ferry is, all the way to Man o' War. That's one end of the island to the other. Now we're sort of heading back towards the middle of the island and then heading over to, well, probably Onitengi and then Rocky Bay, which is where we're camping. Progress on the roadworks on the island is a little bit slow. These guys barely moved. I just rode past them. Honestly, when I was behind them, I thought they were real. Another one up there. It cracked me up. Well, it was a big drop to get back down to sea level again. Now we've got to climb back out again. Here we go, climbing out. It's like Waiheke only has red hills on the Garmin, and they all seem to be 120 meters. Oh, it's been fun riding around here. Never been on a lot of these roads. And a real variety of, well, one thing's consistent, hills, but a good variety of bush and suburban and beach views. Anyway, I think the plan is get back to Onitengi, hopefully a cold beer, hopefully get the e-bike on charge. This is the only problem with doing a 2-day ride, and the camping ground we're at's got no facilities, so we're just going to have to keep going to bars and cafes and just getting little top-ups. We don't need too much. I think overall the weekend's not huge, but you don't want to be getting battery anxiety, do you? You know, so if we can get another 10% here and there, it'd be great. I really want to be one of these people that enjoys climbing. This is punishing. Another 120 meter red climb, of course. Right, so we've almost finished today. We've got to camp. We're back in Onitangi, having hot chips and a couple of beers. Actually, the main reason for this is, well, can you see over there? No, probably not. We've got the bike on charge. Battery was down to 30%, and we've still got a bit of 10Ks to do today and maybe 30Ks tomorrow. It's been really hilly. So anyway, that sucked through the power pretty quickly, but stupidly I forgot to bring the adapter for the battery, so we've got to get the bike close to a power point. So anyway, we managed to get it close to a power point, so we're okay. I thought that was almost the end of the trip. Anyway, it's been a good day. We were going to have a swim, but the wind's picked up, so I think what we might do is come back here for morning coffee and have a swim in the morning. Well, a couple of beers, 30% extra battery charge, live music. We're at risk of staying there all evening. But you need to get to camp. I think we're about 7Ks away from camp. And because it's cold showers, it'll be nice to get there and get set up and have a shower before it gets cold. Anyway, beautiful evening at Onitangi Beach. Right. That's the beach through there, and I think we're just going to camp here somewhere. Good to you?
Yep, in the sun.
Yep, maybe just down there. And then we'll go and enjoy a nice cold shower. Right. Time for the shower, the cold shower. Gina said that I should have been able to hear her scream from our tent. So you've got two options. You can go the outdoor cold shower or the luxurious indoor cold shower. I don't want to scare the young kids, so I think I'll go for the indoor experience. Here we go. You won't be coming in with me. Okay, I can see why Gina was laughing when she came back. It's a cold shower, but when you push the button to start the water, it absolutely blasts you, so there's nowhere to hide. You're just stuck under the full power of the shower with nowhere to hide in the corners or anything. So yeah, it doesn't ease you into it where you can get in slowly. You're just fully covered in water as soon as you push the button. Anyway, at least I'm clean. Is that why you're laughing? Because of the blast of water?
My clothes got wet.
Everything gets wet. The GoPro got wet.
What's for dinner, Carlos?
Well, I think we got organic, not like the bad ones, organic Mexican style beans with, what are these called? Corn chips that have been broken into small pieces in my bag all day. And cheese that's been in 28 degrees all day, so it's all gone funny. Yeah.
Yum.
This is important. Let the ambulance driver know what we've eaten in case it goes badly.
Great. All these tables to ourselves. All this area to ourselves. Apart from that little tent over there. Been a good day. Good to get back on the bike again.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Alright, thought we'd go for a walk on the beach. Unfortunately, we've just realised that there's a whole bunch of dads camping with kids. Like, there's never a moment that one of the kids isn't crying. There must be like 20 kids.
Or
screaming or crying. And it took us a while to realise why it was so chaotic, until we realised it was obviously like a dad's taking the kids camping trip. Anyway, thought we'd go for a walk. It's too early to go to bed, despite the fact that we're probably ready to.
Yeah.
Nice sunset. Oh, you probably can't see this. Auckland in the distance, Rangitoto. Very nice. Apart from the water bin miles away. Maybe it'll be high tide in the morning. Oh, that is a big weka. Didn't know we had weka in the North Island. Good morning, it's day 2. Great campsite. There's only one campsite on Waiheke Island. Cold showers, lots of space. Had a lot of people there actually, surprisingly. But it would have been peaceful if it wasn't for the dads with the preschoolers. Must have been what, 20 of them or something. So yeah, they were up and screaming and running around out of control this morning. Anyway, good to see them getting out there. So yeah, had some breakfast at the camp. Now we're going to do some more hills at the end of one of the peninsulas here, and then into Onitangi, probably back to that same cafe again for morning coffee, second coffee. Maybe a swim if it warms up, and then we'll have a look around Onirai, which is that first town we had a look at again with the shops, so we might have a wander around there. So relatively easy day today, something like 35 k's. Everywhere you look, beautiful views. That's the red boat over there is the car ferry if you want to bring your car over, and this must be their new marina. I haven't been to see that yet. And then way in the distance you can see Rangitoto, the volcano and the Hauraki Gulf. Morning. The surf lifesavers are out practicing. This is Onitangi Beach, so we're going to probably go back to the same place, Charlie Farley, to have a morning coffee, and then may even have a look at Palm Beach, which everyone keeps recommending. So it was too busy at Onitangi. We've come to Palm Beach. That's the beach down there. We'll probably pop down there for maybe a swim after this cup of coffee. A lot more peaceful. Nice?
Yeah, lovely.
Definitely a lot nicer coming back to Onirai on a Sunday afternoon. Looks like most of the Aucklanders have gone back on the ferry and gone home again. Very nice. Funny to be riding on the island, and that's Auckland City. Straight ahead you can see the Sky Tower, Rangitoto. I think that's probably Waiheke Island in between. So close to Auckland. Well, that brings us to the end of a short weekend away. Just cruising around the roads of Waiheke. So we went right down to the far end yesterday and back again, and sort of today we were more just bouncing around between the bays. So all up 95 k's over the 2 days, but 200 meters of climbing, and I reckon almost all that climbing was at like 10% gradient. How did you find it?
Yeah, I was pleased to be on the e-bike. Very hilly, but at least the cars weren't whipping past like on the state highways. Looks they were quite windy as well, the roads. But yeah, awesome weekend. Loved it. Beautiful weather, and yeah,
we're very lucky.
Really good to get back on the bike.
Lucky to have this so close to home. First time I've ever ridden over here. So anyway, we're in Matiatia and we are just about to catch the ferry back to Devonport. Nice 40-minute ride home. Nice way to finish the weekend. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed already, I've got to tell you that. Remember to subscribe, check out the other videos, and thanks for watching. See ya.
Well, if you're very quick stop here at Devonport, we can continue on our way.